the lead. What goes on, guys? We're back here again with yet another review. And today, I'm very excited. We're going to be taking a look at a couple brand new McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse figures in the form of the Joker, Death of the Family, Grifter, which I can't believe we got a Grifter. I'll talk about him in a minute. From Infinite Frontier, I believe this is what that one's from. And then Godspeed from DC Rebirth. Now, two new brand new characters and then another repaint, which I'll talk about that in a second. But come on, guys. These figures look great. So the boxes are really standard. On the side, you just get, you know, all their respective names. On the back, you just get like these weird stock images for these two, and then a cool little like scene for the Joker. Not the biggest fan of it. Really doesn't have anything to do with the story as far as I remember, but whatever. And then the other side is the windows on there. The top is just the windows, and then a barcode for Godspeed. There you go. Barcode for Grifter. There you go. And then barcode for the Joker. Now, Joker is a Walmart exclusive, not a gold label, just a Walmart exclusive. Maybe later on down the road, somebody will get him, but for right now, he's just a Walmart exclusive. And then I found these two at GameStop for $19.99 a piece. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and pop these motherfuckers open. So, getting these figures out of the packaging, I definitely have a favorite. I'm a little biased, which we'll talk about that in a second, but honestly, all three of these are very well done in their own regard. So it might be a little bit of a longer video because I'm not going to skip out on each one of them. But, you know, stick around and let's talk about some figures. I'm going to do from least favorite to most favorite. Again, I really enjoy all of these, but that's just how we run it. So we're going to go ahead and start with beautiful face Joker here. Now, look, again, I really like this figure. It's just, this is like the fourth or fifth Joker on this body that we've gotten pretty recently. And that's not a bad thing. I actually think it's a beautiful repaint, and with a little bit of swapping of parts from other Jokers, I could make like my ideal Joker. Like I actually have the other one right here. Like, I mean, this is a really good color for him. Like, this is my favorite color for Joker. Like, pop this body off, put that on there, swap the heads. I don't know, I might. We'll see. I really like this Joker. This is still my favorite one, but this is a really good figure. So, from the neck down, complete reuse, as you just saw. Complete reuse. Hands, everything. Just different paint. This is my favorite color, like, ever, like this kind of purple. So seeing that on Joker makes me happy. Then you get like the white hands with a little bit of black in the sleeves to match the shirt, which is a nice detail. The boots, you know, you get the lapel, like the tails on there. But of course, you know, the green there. But of course, you know, the thing that we want this for is the new head sculpt. And fuck, that is awesome. That is really well done. You know, obviously it's when he cuts his face off and this, that, or the other. I have the DC Collectibles one where he has like the Joe's auto body thing on. So that's pretty cool. But that figure didn't really have a lot of articulation. That I would have preferred that look with this amount of articulation with this head sculpt, but you know, you give or take. So the teeth look amazing. The staples on the sides, like the sutures look really, really good. The eyes are crazy. I really love this color of green for the hair. I wish that they used that color green for the other Joker. The back looks really nice. The paint's kind of seeping through, like the green's kind of seeping through, but you know, not too bad. The paint is just really well done on this head sculpt. So very, very well done. Now for accessories, stupid stand, stupid card, and cool ass axe. It's a bat axe. Come on, who doesn't want a bat axe? The only thing about this is like they are really fishing for giving things other than guns, because this was in like 2 panels, if I'm not mistaken. Like, please correct me if I'm wrong, but I had to look that up to see like when the fuck did he get a bat axe, and it was like literally in like 2 or 3 panels. So kind of stupid, but the silver is really nicely done. He holds it well, and it's a unique accessory for a Joker. I mean, I have like a lot, like my Joker collection is really extensive. I just like the Joker. He's, you know, the Joker, so how can you not like him? But so yeah, I think that looks really cool with the axe. But that's all you get for accessories. Then articulation, I'm just going to do the head. Check my other videos for the other ones. The head is beautifully articulated. This is how to do a head. Minimal gappage, if any, with a beautiful amount of range. So Very well done for a repaint. Very happy with it. Next up, Godspeed. Now, I don't think I would have asked for a Godspeed like super early on, like not high on my list, but I'm sticking with this line. I'm nearly all in on this line. Like, I really am. I really like getting all these different versions of characters, because Marvel Legends, I don't do villains just because I'm like too far behind on that. There'd be no way to catch up, so I don't really do villains in Marvel Legends, but DC Multiverse, I have the chance to, so why not? And getting Flash villains is always cool. Plus, ones that aren't just a reuse of that Flash mold, which I do like that Flash mold, but we've had it 3 times at this point, so to get a new sculpt is great. Speaking of the sculpt, you get a beautifully painted head. There's only 3 colors on this whole figure, but it still doesn't look cheap in my opinion. You get black around the eyes, and then the gold accents on molded white plastic. I do have a custom idea for this guy too, which stay tuned for that. I think you all are going to like that one. I'm excited for it, but it does look really good. The head looks really nice. You get a lot of good texture all around the body. The proportions are pretty good. All the sculpted detail on the sides look really nice. I like that the ball joints are not just like circles, but they are molded white, which helps for my custom, so I'm very happy about that. But yeah, it looks very, very well done. The sculpt detail looks nice on the back. You know, that texture is just carried throughout the whole thing, and then it kind of looks like armor plating. I really like the bronzes gold that they chose for it. His feet look a little long, I guess. I don't know if that's the right way to put it. Oh, that's backwards. Yeah, there you go. See, like that's such a so well done, like so much better than the ugly ass ball joints. Makes me want them to go redo other figures, but yeah, it looks really nice. Like the seam work, like it just looks like an actual leg. I like that. Imagine if these were pinless, dude. Come on now, nobody could compete. But yeah, he looks really good in standing there. He is menacing as fuck. Stupid stand, stupid card. Done. Otherwise, you do get cool lightning effects, and these are new lightning effects as far as I know. This one kind of looks like a hand. It's pretty cool. I'm not exactly sure if they're for specific hands, but, you know, zap those on there. Boom. You know, he's running. He's Godspeed. He's God's speed. They don't, like, go on super well, but you can make it work. Like, you know, if you angle it right and all that good stuff, you can make it work. So looks really cool. They're just molded translucent plastic. They look like lemonade. Like, that's the best way I can describe the color, at least for me anyway. That's like my mind thinks. But anyway, his articulation is very well done in my opinion, much better than most DC Multiverse figures. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. The head is going to look up pretty far, which is good for a running character. Down, rotate, pivot, very well done. Shoulders will move up. They get a little stuck sometimes, like caught on like the bicep swivel or the shoulder joint, but he does move back and forward. Very good. So this actually affords movement, which usually they don't, which is nice. Bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, and then the wrist swivel and hinge, so you can get them to do whatever kind of stuff you want. My one side's stuck, but just be careful because it's probably just the paint. I hope that the hands are just painted gold too, but that's for a custom down the road. Now the torso and the abs are very well done. They will crunch. Look at that. That's a DC Multiverse figure, guys. It can be done. Todd listens. And it really doesn't have, it's not ugly in the back. That's awesome. Arches back, pivots side to side, rotate at the top and the bottom. This is how to do those joints. Very well done, Todd. Thank you. Thank you very much for listening. But hips move out. He does have a little bit of rotation, not enough, but we're getting there. Double jointed knees, and then ankles move up, down, pivot, and toe hinge. So that is very well done. I think that the articulation is, you know, good for a running character in particular. So I'm very happy to report that this new mold is very good. Like, I actually wouldn't mind getting a Flash on this mold. Like, just give him a new upper torso. Paint some details. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about that. But Godspeed, awesome. And of course, that leaves us with our third and final figure for this video, Grifter. Come on, man. We're getting a Grifter in the DC Multiverse line. How fucking cool is that? That is so awesome. The hair looks really good. You get nice sculpt. I love the mask. You know, a lot of people think that it's a weird design. I think it's an awesome design. It's like all techno on the inside, which is, I think Wildcat's just a badass missionary. He's so cool. Mercenary, not missionary. Ooh, whoa, get your head out of the gutter. But the jacket looks really, really nice. The texture looks really good. Like a dry brush on this would have been so good. This is my favorite look for Grifter. I kind of like the long coat for him, but you know, it'll do. You get the gloves on the hands, which look really, really nice. Like I love the seam work on the sides there. Like the sculpted seam work looks really, really good. The way that they integrated the articulation into the sculpt is really nice. You get this nice textured jacket on there. That looks really, really cool. Like it looks like an actual like jacket. Like I don't know how to describe that. That's just really well done. You get all this nice looking belts and pouches and shit. I do really enjoy them as well. I wish this one was painted, but unfortunately it's not, but I could just cough that up to being part of the pants. This texture is really good. And then you get these awesome ass looking boots with a great dry brush over them. And the joints on there are so well done. Like Todd listens, guys. He listens. I say that, but then I'm about to complain about something. This line there, and literally either of those would have been, like the top of that would have been perfect places for thigh swivel. And the fact that we don't get that with minimal rotation is a little upsetting. I'm not going to lie. Also, I hate the fact that he doesn't come with guns. I know he uses swords and knives, which we'll show that in a second, but Grifter is a gun guy. And I know that it's not Todd's fault. And his answer to that was, fuck you, Warner Brothers. Check out what's on my store. And he did that gun pack. And I think that that's awesome. But unfortunately, he doesn't come with any guns. So we will take a look at his accessories. Stupid stand, stupid card. You guys know how it goes. I don't fuck with them. Would have much rather had something else. But you do get this cool sword. Looks really cool. Gunmetal gray. Looks very nice. And then the handle doesn't really have any paint. Same thing for the Bowie knife. Looks very nice. And he does hold them pretty easy. He stopped making the hands like dummy hard for no reason. So that's pretty cool. I'm definitely going to try to get a gun in his hand because it's Grifter and he needs a gun. I do like the swords though. Like I don't dislike them. I just would prefer him with the sword. There's only one problem. The main problem that I have with this figure though is we're probably never going to get a big Wildcats team. That's upsetting to me. I would love to get the team, but you know, unfortunately, I think only Grifter really comes into the DC the DC universe. I don't know about the rest of them, so let me know about that. But I would like a Wildcats team for the shelf. What do you guys think? Because this guy's not going on my DC Multiverse shelf. Like he's not going in my DC section. He's going in my random heroes assortment, like from like random comic books. That's where he's going, because in my head he's always been his own thing. I get that he's in, you know, DC, but he's from IDW. Come on now, Wildcats. Give us a Wildcats team. But anyway, taking a look at articulation, the head really isn't going to do much. I can't be too mad about it. It'll rotate, it'll pivot a little bit, but the collar, the hair, the mask, I get it. I just wish it was done a little bit better. Shoulders move up, rotate, bicep swivel, which I said was very well hidden. Good looking double jointed elbows, and then the wrist swivel or hinge and swivel. Again, the joints are painted, so they might be a little stuck. Just be careful. Diaphragm joint will pivot that much to the side, that much to the other side. It pops off kind of easy on mine. Not a problem. It just pops back on, but he will crunch. See, again, we're crunching forward, back and forth, rotate at the bottom. And then the hips will do almost full splits. This side a little bit less because of the pouches, which is totally fine. Kicks forward, back, upper thigh swivel, which it's not bad. It just, there were literal perfect parts for an actual cut, which is kind of dumb that he didn't. Double jointed knees, no boot rotation there, but you do get it at the bottom of the ankle. Up, down, pivot as well. Oh, I gotta fix that. Pivot as well, and then a toe joint. So yes. I think the articulation is pretty good. Like I said, just a thigh swivel would have been nice, but other than that, I think it works really good. As far as scale goes for these guys, they are DC Multiverse figures. So here they are next to the Dark Knight Returns DC Multiverse Batman. This is what we're going to do. We're going to move these over and do the Zach Toys squad. So there he is with Batman. But if you want to try to put them with Marvel Legends, which isn't really going to work, here he is with, or here they are with Zombie Cap. Really, now we don't want to stand. There they are with Zombie Cat. And then here they are with NECA's Silly Kong. So nothing, you know, surprising. They are in scale with each other, and I do like that. So you can kind of do what you want with that. So we are at that point in the video yet again where I know you guys are dying to know what I'm thinking of these figures, and I gotta say, I'm very happy with them all. You know, obviously you know what my ranking is as far as least to favorite, 1, or like 1, 2, 3, you know, from favorite to least favorite, or if you want least favorite to favorite, 1, 2, 3. So I think that they are all very well done. Joker, he's a repaint, bottom line. And honestly, going into that knowing he's a repaint, he's an exclusive, so I don't think that's a problem. If you go in knowing he's an exclusive, he's not a new character. We've got tons of Jokers, so this is for people who want that version of the Joker or just collect Jokers like I do. So I'm not mad about it. I'm going to go ahead and give that an 8 out of 10 for a repaint. You get a different color. I think a little bit more paint would have been nice, but I think an 8 for a repaint is pretty solid. New accessory, beautiful new head. Would have given it a 7 if that head wasn't so nice, but it is. So you got to give credit where credit's due. Then we have Godspeed. Now, Godspeed is very well done. I do have a custom idea for him. I have to get another one, though. I'm keeping this Godspeed. I got to get another Godspeed. Come on now. You already know, but he is very well done, and I do enjoy him. I'm going to give him... I might give him a 9. I really don't see any problem with them, to be honest. I think maybe a little bit more paint work would have been cool, but then again, he doesn't really need it, so I don't know. Let me know. I think I'm sitting at a 9 with him. But Grifter, my man, he's also going to get a 9. Now, I can't give him a 10 because I don't like that there's no thigh swivel, and I hate that he doesn't come with guns. I get that the guns thing is not McFarlane's fault, but it really does suck. So, without further ado, that is my ranking and a rating of all the figures. So, this is where I ask you guys a favor. Go ahead, do yourself the favor, and me, and like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Whoa, as I throw my figures all over the place. Be sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok as well. I have a lot of fun over there, so I'm sure you guys will too. But the final question, the one that everybody needs to answer, please let me know. You coppin'? I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.